HOTEP Abed. Peace, family. It's your boy Superstar ASAR. Day number 22 of my daily vlog. Alright, man. I'm missing days, boy. Got some consistency issues here. I missed 3 days already, but this is a quick one while my daughter's asleep. I just posed the question to the entire black community, African community, African American community, whatever you call yourself, right? I pose a question to us all, right? Are we a cultureless society, a cultureless nation of people? And the reason I ask that is because, and you look in the diaspora of North America, right? It's supposed to be a melting pot of people. And amongst all the people in America, there are different ethnicities and races of people, right? All right. So if you take the time to just put everything else aside, right? You know that you were a descendant of slaves. And that's basically all that you know, because the public school system, as I touched on in previous vlogs, does not give you any information on your ancient heritage or your lineage or your genealogy at all. It just starts from slavery, and then now you just a nigga working, basically. Same slavery, except you're getting a wage for it now. So I want you to think about this. If you have multicultural friends, take a look at them, right? Japanese, Vietnamese, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Haitian. Well, not so much Haitian, because they're more close to, they know their African heritage. That's why they're suffering, and their area is basically like a third world country, because they actually fought back against the European, right? Since they went to war in the revolution against the French, then, you know, white people have been doing everything they can to keep their area fucked up, basically, right? But your Puerto Ricans, your Cubans, even though I consider all these people black by default, I want you to take the time to look at these different groups of people. Ask yourself one question: do they have a language? Yes, they do. They all do. Chinaman speak Chinese. Dude from Japan, he speak Japanese. Puerto Rican speak Spanish. You know what I mean? Most Hispanic cultures speak some form of Spanish, right? But you, as an African American, as an African, as a black person, your primary language in America is English, right? Now, hopefully that will sound kind of fucking weird to you. Now, I realized that early on, if I'm going to be speaking to the youth with this, I need to start from ground zero. I can't go straight at you guys with ancient information and dates. You know, go into religion, talk about Islam came into Africa in the 7th century, and talk about the Moors crusade against their own people, or religious council of Nicaea. Catholic crusades, colonization. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like I said before, it gets redundant. And what does that have to do with us now? Now, I know what it has to do with us now, because like I always say, Sankofa or die, right? You go back and you find out these things, you remember these things to unlock your DNA and see who you're supposed to be as an African now. But I'm starting off slow again. That's why I've been missing days, because I've been trying to really calculate how I want to come at people with this information, because sometimes it could go over your head, right? So the question I pose for today is, are we a cultureless nation? Are we a nation without culture? And when I say a nation, I mean African Americans, black, African, whatever you want to call yourself, right? But black people in North America, do you have a language? Do you know your culture? Is your culture taught to you from an early age? Right? You look at other cultural groups within their home, even though they consider themselves Americans, they speak their languages to their children. Their children know their heritage, and at any time, any Japanese person can go back to Japan, right? Any Cuban can go back to Cuba. Any Chinese person can go back to China. Any Indian can go back to India, and it goes on and on and on. Any Irishman can go back to Ireland, right? But you, as a black African American, you have the chance to go back to Africa, but most, I would say, in my own opinion, 75 to 80% of African Americans do not want to have anything to do with Africa as a continent. It's nothing to go back and find out. Matter of fact, what I'm saying is nothing to find out. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to find out. I want to trace my lineage back and see exactly where I'm from, where my people come from in the whole scheme of this transatlantic slave trade. But that's a question I just want to pose to you all today. Are black people in America? And this is an easy answer to this question, but I just want you to think about that. When you watch this video, just think about it. I'm an African American. Wow. What the fuck does that mean? I'm a descendant of slavery. Okay. Where did the slaves come from? Africa. Damn. So am I African? I'm a descendant of slaves. Slaves from Africa. Shit. Well, I can't speak any other language besides English. With that being said, HOTEP Abed, peace family. HOTEP Nefer. I'm going to try not to miss any more days of my daily vlog. This is day number 22. I've missed 3. I think that's pretty good, considering that I have a newborn child and, you know, got to get money, shit like that. So with that being said, everybody have a great week. Like my boy said, he says, arm yourself with knowledge and bang on this beast daily. Like my boy Unc said, a well-organized lie will defeat a poorly organized truth. And like your boy Superstar ASAR says, Sankofa or die, 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 die. Peace.